Today we will be taking the top 2 best players from every NBA team's franchise, and we will be using a random wheel to draft these players into the current league today. With all these new crazy rosters, we will then simulate a season 8 live playoff simulation here on NBA 2K22 next gen to determine the winner. So guys, go grab your snacks, sit down, relax, let's get right into the simulation. Here we go. As we get to the wheel, I have to mention that some of these teams have their best players in the NBA today, like Kyrie Irving and LeBron James of the Cavaliers. So we're going to take the next 2 top best players. We're not doing any duplicates, and we begin with Allen Iverson and Moses Malone of the 76ers. And these players from Philadelphia will be headed to the San Antonio Spurs under Greg Popovich. And now this is going to be crazy. We have all 30 of these duos, or pairs I should say. And now we got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Oscar Robertson. And the Utah Jazz are going to get them. So joining Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert is Kareem and Robertson. That team is going to be tough to beat. Now Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen of the Chicago Bulls, they're going to go to the 76ers. They will remain in the East, and they will play alongside Joel Embiid. I mean, these rosters are going to be insane for this simulation. But next up, we have Mark Price and Daugherty of the Cavaliers. Again, it would be LeBron James and Kyrie Irving, but they are active players. Anyways, they're going to be going to the Denver Nuggets, joining Jokic. As we continue on, Larry Bird and Bill Russell of the Celtics. Which team is going to be lucky enough to get these 2 players? It's going to be the Milwaukee Bucks. So Larry Bird, Bill Russell, Antetokounmpo. Are you serious? That team is stacked. And as we continue on, we got McAdoo and Free of the Los Angeles Clippers, and they will be going to the Washington Wizards with Bradley Beal. Next up, we got Marcus Gasol and Zach Randolph of the Memphis Grizzlies. Which team will be getting this 93 overall and an 89 overall? And they're going to be going to the Brooklyn Nets. I guarantee you soon, though, Ja Morant will be on the top 2 best players in Memphis. But here is Dominique Wilkins and Bob Pettit, a 95 overall and another 95 overall, going to go to the Cleveland Cavaliers. And the Cleveland Cavaliers have had an amazing season this year. They've been playing very well, under the radar, low-key. I mean, they're like 16-10, I think, or 16-12. Anyways, Dwayne Wade and Alonzo Mourning are going to go to the Indiana Pacers, joining Sabonis and Malcolm Brogdon. And now we got Glenn Rice and Larry Johnson, 90 overall and 88 overall, 2 big guys kind of, I guess. And they're going to go to the Dallas Mavericks, no sauce intended. But anyways, they're going to the Dallas Mavericks, joining Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. And we got John Stockton and Karl Malone, 97 overalls each. This team, whoever they go to, is going to be insane. And they're going to go to the Miami Heat. So joining Tyler Hero, Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, the Miami Heat are definitely looking good in the East. They might be the contenders right now after getting Karl Malone and John Stockton. But Jerry Lucas and Mitt Richmond, 95 and 94 overall, going to go to the Phoenix Suns, joining Devin Booker and CP3. I mean, that's going to be a big time help up there in Phoenix. Now we got Walt Frazier and Patrick Ewing, 2 former New York Knicks, 97 overall, 95. Jordan Karl Anthony Towns and D'Angelo Russell in the Minnesota Timberwolves group. And here's probably the best draft pick in this simulation. Magic Johnson and Kobe Bryant, 99 and 98 overall, going to go to the Sacramento Kings. So Sacramento fans, you guys just landed Kobe and Magic Johnson. What a pair they're going to get down there. So halfway through the draft, we are now at Penny Hardaway and Tracy McGrady, and they will be going to the Toronto Raptors. And I was just thinking Nick Nurse might be like the top 3 best coaches in the NBA. He might be number 1. I really feel like Nick Nurse is the best coach in basketball. But anyways, going to the Charlotte Hornets, we see Dirk Nowitzki and D. Harper. Not really sure about D. Harper, who he was or anything. Didn't watch him that much, but Dirk, he's going there. Now we got Julius Erving and Jason Kidd going to the New Orleans Pelicans. This is big time. They're going to be joining Brandon Ingram. No Zion Williamson because he has not been back in the NBA. I don't know if you guys saw the news. He had another setback in his foot. But anyways, Thompson and Alex English. These guys will join Damian Lillard in Portland with the Trailblazers. As we continue on, Mel Daniels and Jermaine O'Neal. Jermaine O'Neal used to be so good for the Pacers. Anyways, they will be going to the Atlanta Hawks. The top 2 players for Indiana was probably Reggie Miller and Paul George, but they don't have Reggie Miller in the game, and Paul George is an active player. But here we go, Baron Davis and Mashburn. They are headed to the LA Clippers, and that's big time. They're going to be joining Paul George. No Kawhi Leonard because he's still not back yet. Here we have the second best Isaiah Thomas and Joe Dumars. The best Isaiah Thomas used to play for the Celtics, and I'm pretty sure he's in the G League at this moment. But anyways, going to the Lakers is Isaiah Thomas and Joe Dumars, and Vince Carter and Chris Bosh are up next. Where will they be going to? They will be in the East, staying there, and they will go to the Orlando Magic. So the Magic fans, you guys got a big time duo right there. Chris Bosh is very underrated for his career, and he was Hakeem Olajuwon and Yao Ming. It was James Harden and Olajuwon, but James Harden's an active player, and they will be going to the New York Knicks. Yao Ming and Hakeem are now in New York. Tim Duncan, David Robinson, 2 of the greatest players ever, are going to go to the Oklahoma City Thunder. So Thunder fans out there, that's a huge pickup and a great draft pick. I mean, everyone's a great draft pick, but that one's just tremendous. Here we have Steve Nash and Amari Stoudemire, and they will be headed to the Phoenix Suns, joining Ja Morant. And I think the Memphis Grizzlies have one of the deepest benches in the NBA, so adding Steve Nash and Amari Stoudemire is only going to help them. As here we have Gary Payton and Ray Allen, and they will be going to the Golden State Warriors. So Gary Payton joins with his son, and Ray Allen will be playing alongside Steph Curry. I mean, are you serious? Two of the best three-point shooters ever on the same team in the simulation. That is overpowered. We're going to Houston Rockets. We got Kevin Garnett and Marbury, 98 overall and an 88 overall. Here's Clyde Drexler and Bill Walton of the Blazers. Only 3 teams remain, and they will be going to the Boston Celtics. My Celtics come off that win in the last simulation, you know what I'm saying? That's how we do it in the sim. I'm kidding. We haven't won a simulation in a while, so I was happy about the last one. Anyways, Wilt Chamberlain and Rick Barry are going to be going to the Chicago Bulls, leaving 1 team remaining. It's Unsold and Gilbert Arenas of the Washington Wizards, and they will be going to the Detroit Pistons in the simulation. And that's going to be the wheel, guys. I'm heading on to NBA 2K22, fill up the rosters, and then we will simulate this season. So I'll see you guys in a second. We are on an NBA 2K22. I filled out all the rosters. We're just going to go over them real quick, and then we're going to simulate the season. So Philadelphia end up getting Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan to go alongside Joel Embiid. The Milwaukee Bucks, Larry Bird, Bill Russell, and Akupo. I mean, on these rosters, everything is insane. These teams are stacked. I mean, look at Wilt Chamberlain joining Lonzo Ball, Zach LaVine, DeRozan. The Cavaliers with Dominique Wilkins, Jared Allen. The Celtics with Clyde Drexler, Jason Tatum. But that's what makes this simulation so fun. Every team has a chance. Every team is good. There's no bad teams in this simulation. There are some great teams that are better than others probably, but then again, there are no bad teams. We see the Atlanta Hawks, Jermaine O'Neal, Trae Young, Clint Capella, Miami Heat, Malone Stockton, Jimmy Butler. That team is definitely looking good in the East. Dirk Nowitzki on the horse with LaMelo Ball. And how about this Utah Jazz team though? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Oscar Robertson, Gobert, Mitchell, Mike Conley, and of course Kobe and Magic Johnson now on the Sacramento Kings. And of course we saw Olajuwon and Yao Ming join Julius Randle and Derrick Rose of the New York Knicks. But shout out to the people up on the screen who showed love in the last 2K simulation. I appreciate your guys' support. Do the same thing for this video to be shout out in the next one. Anyways, the Orlando Magic, Vince Carter, the Dallas Mavericks, of course, Luka Doncic, Glenn Rice, Larry Johnson. But seriously, tell me your favorite team as we go over these rosters, or just a team that you think is going to win. I'm really curious to see your guys' interesting predictions. I mean, of course, I got my Celtics. We got Bill Russell. Oh, no. Bill Russell, I'm pretty sure went to another team. I think it was the Bucks. Yeah, we don't have Bill Russell. I'm mistaken. We do have Clyde Drexler and Bill Walton. I was thinking that guy, Bill Walton. But anyways, I think we have a chance to win it. I always think we have a chance to win it. We're the best team in the NBA in 2K and in real life. This is how it is. The Boston Celtics are the #1 team in the NBA as we're talking history, most championships, and, well, I think we're tied, but we're just the best. Okay, I'm going to stop ranting on the Celtics. We're continuing on Minnesota Timberwolves, Walt Frazier, Patrick Ewing, Karl Towns, Anthony Edwards, the Blazers, Thompson English, Damian Lillard, of course, the Warriors, getting Ray Allen and Gary Payton. I mean, that team is OP, the Washington Wizards to end it off. And now we're going to somewhere to the end of the season to see which teams make it to the playoffs and who the MVP is. So let's get there right now and see what happens. And the MVP goes to Wilt Chamberlain of the Chicago Bulls. 23 points, 13 rebounds, 3 assists per game. Josh Giddey wins Rookie of the Year for the OKC Thunder. Westbrook comes off the bench and wins 6th Man of the Year in LA. And Scottie Pippen, Defensive Player of the Year. Now the All-NBA teams. Gilbert Arenas, Luka Doncic, Garnett, Barry, and Wilt make the first team. Second team, there you see it on the screen. And now the third team, All-NBA. Bob Pettit, James Harden, Penny Hardaway, Jokic. And now we get to the league leader in points. Gilbert Arenas went off in Detroit, 32 points a game. Then we got Trae Young. We see Vince Carter, Wilkins, Ray Allen. As Malone leads the rebounds per game with 14. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar at 14 as well. We got Ewing, McAdoo, Russell, Alonzo Mourning. Assists per game, Steve Nash, Oscar Robertson, Penny Hardaway, Jason Kidd, Trae Young, Isaiah Thomas, the second best Isaiah Thomas. But Wilt averaged 3.4 blocks a game. And we go to the conference standings. In the East, we have the Chicago Bulls at the 1 seed, the Miami Heat, the 76ers, and how about the Pistons with Gilbert Arenas take the 4 seed? Unbelievable. In the play-in tournament teams, the Celtics, Pacers, Raptors, the Milwaukee Bucks, as the Orlando Magic finished last in the Eastern Conference. And we are going to go to the West. It's the Utah Jazz taking the 1 seed. Then we got the Portland Blazers, the Golden State Warriors, the Minnesota Timberwolves, the Phoenix Suns, Grizzlies, the play-in tournament teams there, the Pelicans, Kings, Lakers, and the Clippers. And the Denver Nuggets finished last. But we enter the postseason with the similar to the play-in tournament first to get to the actual playoffs. And I think you guys understand at this point how the play-in tournament works. But look at the LA matchup we got there, the 9-10 game. Losers eliminated with the Clippers and Lakers, which should definitely be fun. And in the East, Celtics, Pacers, Bucks, and Raptors. I can't believe the Milwaukee Bucks are the 10 seed with Giannis and Bill Russell. Anyways, it is time to sum up the play-in tournament here on 2K. So let's get right into it. Here we go. And we begin the Western Conference play-in tournament. Magic Johnson after line as he makes it a 2-possession game with the free throw. Kobe and Magic of the Sacramento Kings are going to take the 7th seed in the West, and the New Orleans Pelicans will lose this game, and they will fall back to the elimination game. Kobe gets it done, and we go to the LA Clippers game with the Lakers. It's a close one. Russell Westbrook misses a three, and the Lakers are down by one. So that was big time. Loser is eliminated. A battle of LA. Paul George has to pick it up. He goes to Zubac. Zubac doesn't have anything. Here's a screen for Paul George. They don't go to him. Here's another screen. Zubac, the point guard, gonna take it on Davis. Back to Paul George, up by one. Shot clock down to 5. Clippers playing good defense. Westbrook in front of George. Zubac gives it up. Here's Reggie Jackson. No good. Rebound LeBron. Timeout. They get the stop. 21 seconds to go. Can they take the lead? Season on the line for both these teams. Inbound to LeBron James. Down by one. 17 seconds. On the drive. Here comes the double. Open is Dumars for three. Puts it in. Dumars from downtown. Lakers lead by 2. Clippers out of timeouts. Shot clock turned off. Here is Paul George on THT. Breaks his ankles. George for the win. In and out. That would have been a top play of the year. Paul George broke down his defender at an open shot, and that was it. That's their season, unless there's 2 missed free throws, but only 3.5 seconds to go. Isaiah Thomas at the line. He knocks them both down. 131 to 127. Joe Dumars steps up big, and this game is over. Down go the LA Clippers. The LA Lakers hold off, and now they will have a chance to play for the 8th seed in the Western Conference. And as we go, the 8th seed elimination game on the road, the Lakers win back-to-back as the Pelicans drop to 119 to 111 your final. The Lakers take the 8th seed in the West. Now it's time to go to the Eastern Conference. As we go to the Eastern Conference play-in tournament, Jason Tatum, the floater, it's good. And the Boston Celtics will take the 7th seed in the Eastern Conference. They will knock down Dwayne Wade and Alonzo Mourning of the Indiana Pacers. The Pacers will advance back to the elimination game, as the Milwaukee Bucks will eliminate the Toronto Raptors in Toronto, so the Raptors season's over. And the Milwaukee Bucks with Larry Bird, Bill Russell, and Antetokounmpo will head to the elimination game for the 8th seed. And as we get to the 8th seed elimination game, it's a close one. Here's Antetokounmpo, 108 to 108. It's a tie game. He puts up the 3. He misses. Rebound, and here come the Pacers. They're looking to upset the Bucks. I mean, all the people at the Bucks win the championship in the simulation. Your season's on the line right now. Here is Wade. Mourning blew the dunk. Get the offensive rebound back. Wade in the paint. Sabonis a 3. Does not take it. Shot clock down to 8 seconds. We got a crazy game in Indiana right now. Here comes the screen. Brogdon has a lane. Blocked by Russell. It goes to Lamb. Bang! Are you serious? The Bucks can't catch a break. 3-point game. No timeout. Holiday. Middleton. Antetokounmpo. No good. Rebound. And the fans are going crazy. One of the craziest sequences you'll ever see in the simulations. And that might do it. Off the block. Jeremy Lamb gets open for 3. Ices the game. And the Milwaukee Bucks. How is their season over in the play-in tournament? I don't know. But it officially is. We are on to the playoffs, and I still can't get over what happened in Indiana. But the official bracket is here for today's simulation. You see all the 16 teams in the matchups. It's your last chance to comment your predictions down below. The road to the championship begins here in the first round. So let's get it going. Here we go. We will begin the first round here in Phoenix, where we have a sweep by the Timberwolves. I wasn't expecting this, but they get it done in 4 games, blowing them out in game 4, 148 to 125. Minnesota moves on, and we are now entering Golden State. Here is Ray Allen on the drive, gives it back, and the Golden State Warriors are down by 1, but they have a serious lead as they're looking to close it out. Curry can't hit the jumper, and Memphis has a chance to force a game 6. Can they get it done? We've seen teams come back in the simulation before, as Amari Stoudemire throws it down, and the Grizzlies take a 3-point lead, and down by 3, you have the Golden State Warriors, who have Curry and Ray Allen, 2 of the greatest 3-point shooters ever, a chance to tie the game. One of them has to take the shot. It's Curry isolated, good defense from Dillon Brooks. Draw 2, open is Allen. Bang! Allen ties the game. You can't leave that man wide open. Curry to Ray Allen. Timeout Memphis. 16 seconds and a chance to win the game to 4-6. John Morant makes the move on Curry. Gets to the paint. Throws one up. It's no good. Rebound Green. No timeout from the other free throw line. And it's no good. We are headed to overtime. A big time 3 from Ray Allen to tie the game. And this game number 5 isn't over yet. And as we enter overtime, here is Curry. Crossover. 3-pointer. Won't go. Almost went in. It's a tie game still. 126 to 126. 27 seconds to go. Here is Dillon Brooks. The spin to Morant. Morant a wild shot. And John Morant can't find the mark here late in this game. Rebound. And here come the Warriors. The shot clock turned off. And a chance to win the series. The fans are on their feet. They just got to stop. And can they convert now? Or we're going to go to double overtime. The fans are on their feet. Game clock down to 7 seconds. 6, 5, Curry, here comes the screen, Curry the drive, Curry, blocked by Stoudemire, and that might just save them their season. Out of bounds, it's gonna be a catch and shoot, but the biggest block of the night, Amari Stoudemire, and it's out of bounds, catch and shoot for the Warriors. Draymond Green will inbound, it goes to Allen, puts it in to win the series, but didn't count. How are you gonna leave that man open? I mean, he wasn't open, but you gave him an easy shot, Memphis. Look at this, a corner 3. He's been there before. Did he do it again? Let's hear from the ref. And it's good! Ray Allen wins this series with a corner 3-pointer, and the Golden State Warriors will take down the Memphis Grizzlies in 5 games. And this looks like the shot against the Spurs in the corner wins the series. And now we're gonna move to the Eastern Conference. It is the number 1 seed Chicago Bulls who will take down the Indiana Pacers in 5 games. So the Wayne Wade, Alonzo Mourning, Malcolm Brogdon, Sabonis, their season's over as Chamberlain and the Bulls are moving on, and we are entering Utah. The skyhook from Kareem Abdul-Jabbar against his former team on LeBron James. You know that was personal. But anyway, it will be the Utah Jazz taking on the Lakers in 5 games, 131-117 your final, and we are now entering a Game 6 in Cleveland. Philadelphia leads the series, they're also up by 2. Embiid looking to end the series in the paint. Wild shot. Oh, are you serious? Joel Embiid gets a lucky roll. It is a 4-point game in Cleveland. Cavaliers season on the line. George then into a Game 7. Cavaliers trying to make that a mark, but look at Dominique Wilkins on the other end convert with a dunk. It's back to a 2-point game. Inbound to Embiid, it goes to Maxey, and the Cavaliers do not need a foul, but they need a stop or their season is over. Here is Scottie Pippen. Will they go back to Embiid? I mean, they're going to Embiid when you have Michael Jordan, and now they go to Jordan. Back to Scottie Pippen. 10 on the shot clock. 9. Here comes a high screen from Joel Embiid. Pippen has a lane. Pippen on the flyby. Throws it down. 4-point game again, and they can't stop the Sixers. 11 seconds to go. Here we go. Cavaliers down by 4. They need a quick 3. It's Rubio. It won't go. Rebound Scottie Pippen, and that will do it. Jordan will not go to a Game 7 here in this first round of the Eastern Conference, and the 76ers will move past the Cavaliers in 6 games as Philadelphia is headed on to the conference semifinals. Now we are in Miami where the Heat score 159 points and then knock off the Boston Celtics in Game 7. This is the first of 3 Game 7s here in the first round as they get it done, and Miami's moving on. And now we are in Detroit. Wizards Pistons, 1-point game, 21 seconds. It's coming down to the wire. Wizards down by 1. Here's Beal, open lane, and he puts it down. Wizards have a 1-point lead. Here come the Pistons. They have the league leader in points, Gilbert Arenas. Can they give them a game right now and win this series? 10 seconds to go. 8 seconds. Down by 1. It all comes down to this for the first round series between these 2 teams. Here is Gilbert Arenas around the screen for the win. It won't go. And the league leader of points can't come up clutch as their Wizards will hold on. The go-ahead basket from Bradley Beal. Down goes Detroit, and we enter Game 7 where Kobe Bryant and Magic Johnson fall in the first round, and they will lose to the Portland Blazers in 7 games, 107-117 your final, and the Portland Trail Blazers are moving on. Definitely a wild first round as we are on the conference semifinals here in this 2K simulation. You guys see the 8 teams. Hopefully your favorite team is still in it. You guys sit down, relax. We're going to continue this simulation here on NBA 2K, so let's keep it going. Let's go. Steph Curry, Ray Allen, Gary Payton are all moving on to the conference finals as they will sweep the Portland Blazers here in the second round, 124-113 your final Game 4. Golden State's moving on, and we are now entering Minnesota. D'Angelo Russell looking for the dagger, up by 3 points, leading the series 3 games to nothing. This for the series, it's off the glass and good. It's a 5-point game, and there's basically no hope left for the Utah Jazz, the number 1 seed in the West, as they're down 5 with 4 seconds to go. Mitchell in the corner, Bogdanovich a 3. It's good, but there's only 0.6 remaining, so it doesn't matter. It looks to be over. Inbound to Russell. Time runs out, and the Timberwolves are going to the Western Conference Finals with a sweep here of the number 1 seed Jazz. And we are now entering Miami. The 76ers will get the job done against the Miami Heat. So Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, and Joel Embiid are all head to the Eastern Conference Finals with a 5-game series win over the Miami Heat. And they will then play the Chicago Bulls as the Bulls will obliterate the Washington Wizards in 5 games. So Wilt Chamberlain, Rick Barry, DeRozan, Vucevic, Lonzo Ball, Zach LaVine are all headed to the Eastern Conference Finals. And as we head to the conference finals, we have the Golden State Warriors versus the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Chicago Bulls versus the 76ers. Which 2 teams will advance to the NBA Finals in this simulation? Guys, sit back, go grab your snacks, and let's simulate these conference finals. The Golden State Warriors are headed to the NBA Finals as they get back-to-back sweeps. This time in the Western Conference Finals, they take down the Minnesota Timberwolves 109-102 in Game 4, and they will win this series in a sweep. Ray Allen, Steph Curry, Gary Payton, they're going to be a hard team to stop, and they will play either the winner of this Game 7, Bulls versus Sixers. Bulls down by 1, it's Levine in the corner on Jordan, pull up, and it's in and out. Rebound. Sixers looking to extend this game to 3 or even 4. And Michael Jordan's first Game 7 of his career. What can he do? Here he is on the wing against Levine. Oh! Snatched by Chamberlain. The greatest block you'll ever see. Here comes Lonzo Ball on the other end. Pull up, no the fake, and it throws it down. It's DeRozan. Bulls lead by 1. What a sequence. The fans are on their feet. Can they get a stop and win Game 7 to go to the finals? Here's Michael Jordan. Can he give them a gamer? 6 seconds. 5. Jordan to Embiid against Wilt Chamberlain. Chamberlain does it again. Are you serious? Wilt Chamberlain, the game of his life, and they can't get a shot up on this man. He is blocking everything. The league leader in blocks misses the free throw. Embiid. What a count, and it went in. But it's over. Oh my goodness, what a Game 7. And the Chicago Bulls will take down Jordan and Pippen, and the Bulls are headed to the NBA Finals. The blocks from Wilt Chamberlain push the Bulls all the way here in the NBA Finals, and they will face the red-hot Golden State Warriors in this simulation, a best-of-7 series to determine the championship and the winner of today's video. Who's gonna do it? And we will go to a game number 6 here in Golden State. The Warriors are down by 2, and they're also down in the series as Curry blocked. It's Rick Barry this time. How about the Chicago Bulls team blocking everybody? And the Golden State Warriors need to force a Game 7 while their season comes to an end. Chicago looking to win the finals right here, right now. In the painted Chamberlain, the hero in Game 7, and he puts it in and 1, and that might do it. Wilt Chamberlain, what a playoff simulation. It's a 4-point game, looking to make 5. Wilt Chamberlain, an unreal simulation up to this point, and it's all over. The Chicago Bulls win the NBA championship in 6 games, and they knock off this Golden State Warriors team with Steph Curry, Ray Allen, and Gary Payton. What a simulation, and what a moment for the Bulls. I thought they were going to lose in game number 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals, but Wilt Chamberlain stepped up. Rick Barry got the big block here in Game 6, and the Bulls are the winners of today's simulation. What a video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your support. You guys are the realest. Let me know your favorite moment of the simulation. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. It's Halftime Productions, and we out.